Imagine waking up on your birthday. Your phone is completely silent, no notifications, no birthday messages, no party, no cake. And strangely enough, you don't care. You get dressed, go to work, eat your normal meal, come home and go to sleep like it's just another Tuesday. But then someone asks you, wait, why don't you celebrate your birthday? And suddenly you're the weird one. Because society has convinced us that birthdays are supposed to be special. You're supposed to be excited. You're supposed to celebrate. You're supposed to post pictures. You're supposed to feel different because you've survived another year. But here's the interesting part. Some people genuinely don't care. And there are actually some fascinating reasons why. For some people, a birthday is the biggest day of the year. They start planning weeks in advance. But for someone else, midnight arrives and they think, oh, I'm 27 now. Then they go back to sleep. Neither person is necessarily wrong. The difference is how they attach meaning to the day. Some see birthdays as a celebration of life. Others see them as just a date on the calendar. Some people simply don't need a specific day to feel valued. They'd rather have one meaningful conversation on a random Wednesday than receive 50 automatic messages from people they haven't spoken to in 3 years. For them, connection matters more than celebration. Birthdays can also create pressure. You're turning 25, but you thought you'd have your life figured out by now. Your birthday becomes a reminder, not of how far you've come, but of how far you think you still have to go. That's why some people actually prefer to ignore their birthdays. They don't want one date to become a yearly performance review of their entire life. Then there are people who simply hate being the center of attention. The moment everyone starts singing, they're already looking for the nearest exit. For them, a quiet birthday can actually be the perfect birthday. Sometimes someone's relationship with birthdays comes from their past. You can't always understand someone's reaction to birthdays without understanding their history. And sometimes there isn't a deep reason at all. And sometimes there isn't a deep reason at all. People just grow up. Your priorities changed. The excitement didn't necessarily disappear because something is wrong with you. You simply stopped needing the same things you needed as a child. The interesting thing about birthdays is that there is no universal correct way to celebrate them. Your birthday doesn't determine how much you value your life. Your life doesn't need to look exciting on Instagram to be meaningful. The important thing is it's your choice. So if you've ever wondered why some people don't care, now you know. Growing older isn't about the biggest party. It's about what you do with the time you're given. So here's a question. Do you care about your birthday? Or do you treat it like any other day? Tell me in the comments. Your birthday might be just one day, but your story is much bigger than that. I'll see you in the next one.